Hello, my friends. Jodi Parris here. So nice to be here. 2020 has been the year of craziness. There has been so much happening with COVID-19, and there's so much anxiety right now. There's so much unhappiness right now. So I wanted to shoot a video today around the importance for you, for me, about mindful communication. If you think about it, communication is everything. We need each other. Humans aren't meant to be isolated. We're meant to be together. We're meant to be connecting. And so many arguments and so much miscommunication happens when we're not mindful around who we're speaking to. How are they feeling about the conversation? How are we feeling when we're actually asking them a particular question? I've got a free guide on my website around mindful communication, and it's something that I believe could change the world. How we communicate with each other is just so important. It's knowing your audience, knowing, what are their likes, what are their dislikes. And, another thing is, if we're not feeling great, if we've had a really bad day in the office, we've had an argument with someone, we come home to the partner or friends, whatever it is, we're not necessarily going to be in a really great frame of mind anyway. And, we may respond in a way that we don't want to, but because our mindset isn't in a mindful way, things can escalate. So, mindful communication. Here are a couple of tips. When you're having a conversation with someone, if it's a issue that you're talking to your partner with or your business partner with, use the I statement. There's so much power in the I statement. And the reason why is because when we say, I feel like I've got a problem at the moment, I need to talk to you about it, the other person doesn't feel like you're attacking them, and you're saying from your perspective. And it's a much nicer way to talk to someone about an issue that you're facing, and to get a much more positive outcome. Another tip on mindful communication is, before you sort of even speak, if someone asks you a question, it's okay to take a few moments to breathe and pause for that moment, because, the old saying goes, people don't forget the words that you say. And words are so powerful, and they can either make a situation or break a situation. And if we're mindful around the words we speak, not only to ourselves, but to other people as well, we can get a much more, positive outcome. I'm not saying that you're going to resolve every single issue and argument with mindful communication. But what I am saying is, if we're mindful around our communication, if we're mindful around how we're choosing to communicate, and, if we're mindful around if we're not okay, sometimes it's okay to say, I'm not actually in a great mood right now. Let's talk about this later. And that can make such a massive difference, and potentially stop a big argument from happening. When we're mindful, we're more present in the moment. We live in a world where technology is crazy. 2020 has just gone so fast. We've got robotics, we've got AI, we've got digital technology, and it is growing all the time and changing and evolving all the time. So, our minds are so overstimulated right now. So we need to be mindful of that. You know, sometimes with mindful communication, it's learning and checking in with yourself, and you know, being more present. It might be that you just want to, you know, meditate or take a walk to the beach or in nature and just have a break away from the screens. You will be amazed at just how different you will feel when you come back to the screen. You know, myself, if I don't meditate, I can be an absolute mess. I do have, you know, a lot of thoughts in my own mind, and I do try and be as mindful as possible around my own communication, you know, with my clients, with my family, with people I encounter. And, you know, I wouldn't be in that position had I not, you know, started to meditate. So I really can't stress enough, if you just learn the art of meditating, it can be really simple, 10 minutes, guided, silent, or just a walk in nature. That will help massively around your mindful communication, because you'll be in a place of being so much more present in the moment. And, you know, when we're more present in the moment, life is so much more fun. We notice things more. We're more aware of things more. We're more aware of the words we speak. We're more aware of the decisions and the choices we make, because our minds aren't overstimulated going crazy. We're actually in a really good place, and we're being mindful around our own communication. And we're also being mindful around other people as well in our life. Yeah, so that's a massive thing. And if you learn the art of mindful communication, it will help your business, it will help your relationships. And not only that, it will actually help the relationship you have with yourself. If you think about it, you know, love yourself first before you can love someone else. There is actually some truth to it. And I'm not just saying in an egotistical way around our appearance and ego. I'm talking about just accepting and loving you. And when we can love ourselves, we can love others, and we can do so much good in the world. Anyway, that is the end of today's video around mindful communication. And I really want to encourage you today, who's ever listening to this video, to really take some time to learn the art of being mindful around your communication, the words you speak to yourself and the words you speak to others. You know, we want to be kind to each other. We want to actually, we don't want to hurt someone. We don't want to have arguments. So why not choose mindful communication for better relationships and better even business relationships as well? That's the end of today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you love this video, please share it. And I also, you know, subscribe, because I will be posting up a lot more videos to help you along your journey to happiness and success. Bye for now.